Chapter 8, Mishnah 1. A full-fledged ohel does two things to the corpse tumah that is under it. The ohel both spreads the tumah and blocks it. That is, the ohel spreads the tumah to anything else that is under the ohel, but it also blocks the tumah inside from going out, or the tumah outside from coming in. Not every covering, however, is considered a full-fledged ohel that both spreads and blocks tumah. Some coverings only spread tumah but do not block it. Other coverings only block tumah but do not spread it. And some coverings neither spread nor block tumah. These laws are the subject of our chapter. We now turn to the words of the Mishnah. Some coverings spread tumah to things that are under it and block tumah from going out or coming in. Some coverings only spread tumah but do not block it. Some coverings only block tumah but do not spread it. And some coverings do not spread tumah and do not block it. The Mishnah first lists coverings that are full-fledged ohalim and both spread and block tumah. The following things can be coverings to both spread and block tumah. The Mishnah lists a group of large wooden or straw containers, a large wooden chest, a money changer's wooden box, and a wooden storage cabinet, a beehive basket made of straw, a beehive basket made of reeds, and the wooden water tank of an Alexandrian ship. Provided that these things have a flat bottom and are large enough to hold 40 sa of liquid, which is the same volume as needed to hold 2 cores of dry goods. If any of these things form an ohel over a corpse, the tumah of the corpse spreads throughout the airspace of the ohel to other things in that airspace. But the tumah is also blocked by the ohel from rising above it. The Mishnah now lists a group of items that can form an ohel to both spread and block tumah, even though they themselves can become tameh. A curtain, a leather apron, a leather sheet, a cloth sheet, a soft mat made from soft reeds, and a hard mat made from hard reeds that are made into the shape of tents are also considered full-fledged ohalim, which both spread and block tumah. The Mishnah now lists animals that could form an ohel to both spread and block tumah, and a herd of kosher or non-kosher animals that are huddled together, the nests of wild animals or birds, and a bird whose underside is at least a tefach by a tefach that is resting in the airspace over a corpse. The Mishnah now lists plants that can form an ohel to both spread and block tumah, and a woman who makes a place for sheltering her son in the grain stalks by bending the stalks to form a roof over him, and the leaves of the eros plant and the kison plant and of the chamor greens and of the Greek gourd, all of which have wide leaves, form full-fledged ohalim while they are still attached to the ground. And tahor foods, that is, foods that cannot yet become tameh because they did not yet become wet from one of the 7 liquids, can also be full-fledged ohalim. Another Tana disagrees in the case of foods that are tahor. Rabbi Yochanan ben Nuri did not agree with regard to foods that are tahor. Rather, he holds that foods cannot be an ohel to block tumah, even if they are tahor, except for a cake of pressed figs, which even in his opinion can be an ohel to block tumah if the cake of pressed figs has not yet become wet.